We recently received a significant amount of information about Emilie, including some of her kit details, weapon statistics, and other specifics. It seems reasonable to expect that she will likely be released in version 4.8, probably during the first half, as most new characters are introduced in the initial phase. I've noticed that many people are unfamiliar with Emilie. She is a perfume designer from Fontaine, mentioned in the voice lines of several characters: Charlotte, Chevreuse, Chiori, Lynette, Lyney, and Wriothesley. Emilie appears to be the last known character from Fontaine, and she will most likely debut in version 4.8. The second character who might appear in the first phase is either Navia or Wriothesley. Both were released in Fontaine, and the pattern indicates that every character introduced in a specific region must have one rerun before a new region is introduced. We've seen this with the Sumeru region, where Cyno was released in 3.1 and then reran in 3.5, and Wanderer, who was released in 3.5 and then reran in 3.8. This trend has held true for all other Sumeru characters as well. Based on this, we can conclude that both Navia and Wriothesley must have a rerun in version 4.8, but determining which phase each will be in is a bit more complex. It is expected to be, Wriothesley will be in the second phase, while Navia will be in the first. If we examine the 5-star character waiting list, we can see that Shenhe has gone through 11 patches since her last banner. Pairing Wriothesley and Shenhe in the same phase makes sense, as they are both cryo characters. So, the most reasonable lineup for version 4.8 would be Emilie and Navia in the first phase, and Shenhe and Wriothesley in the second. However, given miHoYo's penchant for unpredictability, it's possible that only one of Navia or Wriothesley might rerun in 4.8, and instead, we might see someone like Cyno. Additionally, Nilo could replace Shenhe, as Nilo also has 10 patches since her last rerun. It's also rumored that Nilo will appear in the summer event in version 4.8, and we may receive new skins for Nilo, Wanderer, and Carrara. Still, I believe Emilie and Navia will be in the first phase, and Wriothesley and Shenhe, or Nilo, in the second. As I mentioned, miHoYo's decisions can be unpredictable, but this seems like the most plausible scenario. Regarding the Chronicled Wish, I think we'll see it in patch 4.8, as it's the last patch before Natlan. The most likely candidates are Liyue characters like Hu Tao, Yelan, and Ganyu. For standard characters, it could be Qiqi, Keqing, and perhaps Tighnari or Dihaya. Developers might also include 4 limited characters and 2 standard ones, possibly even Zhongli. We'll need another Chronicled Wish to understand which characters might be included and whether it's a regional banner or if Archons can be featured. That's all for today's video, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the latest updates.